Hey, have you ever heard a story about a hero that starts before he was even born? Well, get ready because that's exactly what we're diving into today. A super special secret story about an amazing hero. Okay, so this is a really good one. It's a secret story about a magical rescue, a hero's awesome big brother, and how the entire universe threw a party for a hero while he was still waiting to make his grand entrance. Let's go. All right, so every good story needs a villain, right? Well, our story kicks off in a kingdom that is completely terrified, and it's all because of this one guy, a total supervillain king. So, picture this. In a land called Mathura, there was this king named Kamsa, and this guy, wow, he was super strong, but he was also super mean. He was a total bully who loved using his power to scare everybody, especially his own family, the Yadus. He just made sure nobody was ever happy. You know, there's actually a special word in this story for being that mean. It's kadanam. It basically means being cruel to people over and over again. And for King Kamsa, well, kadanam was pretty much his #1 hobby. And get this, Kamsa wasn't working solo. Oh no. Like any good supervillain, he had his own team of powerful demons to help him. He had monsters like Pralamba, Baka, and Putana, just a whole crew of bad guys ready to cause trouble whenever he asked. Now this is the really sad part. This kind of cruelty had happened before, 6 times in fact. That evil king had already taken 6 newborn babies away from his very own sister, Devaki. Just imagine how heartbroken and scared she must have been. It's just awful. But, you know, even when things seem really dark, a little bit of hope can show up. And in this story, that hope came in the form of a top secret, totally magical rescue mission. So, Devaki and her husband, Vasudeva, found out they were having another baby, their 7th child. And this baby, spoiler alert, was going to grow up to be our hero's amazing big brother. So, of course, they were happy, but they were also absolutely terrified. What would the evil King Kamsa do this time? But someone really powerful and good was watching all of this. He saw how afraid they were and decided, nope, not going to happen this time. So he called upon his amazing magical helper, Yogamaya, and gave her a top secret, super important mission. And the plan was absolutely brilliant. Okay, check this out. First, Yogamaya had to go to a safe, happy place called Vraja. Second, she had to find another of Vasudeva's wives, a really kind woman named Rohini. And third, this is the amazing part, she would use her magic to safely and secretly move the baby from Devaki's tummy right into Rohini's. A magical baby transfer to keep him safe. How cool is that? And it worked. The mission was a total success. Back in that gloomy prison, everyone thought that Devaki had tragically lost her baby, but they had no idea about the secret. The baby wasn't lost at all. He was just in a new, safe place, waiting to be born. So the big brother was safe. And now? Well, now it was time for the main event. It was time for our hero to arrive, like a bright light shining in the darkness. Right after that rescue, the hero of our story, the great Krishna himself, made his entrance. He became a tiny secret light inside his mother, Devaki, right there in the scariest place you can imagine, that dark, awful prison. And the moment our hero arrived, everything changed. You could feel his magic instantly. Before, his mother was trapped and so sad. But now, she literally started to glow with a beautiful, warm light and had this incredible smile that just lit up the whole prison. And you know who noticed? The evil King Kamsa. He saw his sister glowing and immediately felt this shiver of fear. He thought, wait a minute, that glow, that smile, it has to be him. The hero who's supposed to stop me. He's here. And here's a pretty funny twist. Kamsa got so scared and so obsessed that he couldn't stop thinking about Krishna. I mean, all day, all night. Whether he was eating, walking, or sleeping, all he could think about was this hero. It was like Krishna was already living in his head, rent-free. So while Kamsa was freaking out down on Earth, up in the heavens, it was a totally different story. The greatest beings in the entire universe were getting ready for a huge celebration.
Now this is just so cool. The greatest gods of all, we're talking Lord Brahma the creator and the powerful Lord Shiva, they actually flew down from the sky. They all gathered right there, near the prison, and started singing these beautiful magical songs for the hero, who wasn't even born yet.
And one of the things they sang was this: "You are the one who is always true, and you bring happiness to everyone." They already knew that this hero was the source of all truth and all joy, and that he was coming to share it with the world. And they called Krishna by another very special name, Satyavratam. It's a big word, but it means something really important: the one who never, ever, ever breaks a promise. The gods knew that Krishna was the ultimate promise keeper, and he had promised to save the world. And then the gods gave a special message directly to the hero's mom, Devaki. They told her, "Don't be afraid of King Kamsa anymore. Your son is here. He is going to be the protector of your whole family, and he's going to save all of you." What an incredible relief that must have been to hear. So the stage is totally set. The hero's big brother is safe, the supervillain is terrified, and all the heavens are literally singing his name. That leaves us with just one really exciting question. With everybody already cheering for him, what amazing things do you think this hero, Krishna, is going to do once he's finally born?